I'm going to do a romance series. I finished my little poem series yesterday. The last reading was about a new love connection, and it was kind of like when Harry met Sally, so. Yeah. New soulmate connections. What romantic comedy is it going to be like? Or what romantic movie will your new love remind you of? The note, I don't have much of a note for you, and I don't know who you are, but my note was new love after volatility. Maybe Seven of Swords, maybe the Devil might pop up. Let me see. Past. Fighting. Anxiety. It's like a battle of the minds that never ended. An unwilling competition in the relationship. Who are you before I get going here? Ace of Cups. I knew that was going to show up. You are Ace of Cups, and you've been keeping yourself away from this type of archetype, and you're about to be rewarded for that brilliant decision to keep yourself to yourself until the right one comes in. I have a musical connection for you, so you're probably a musical person. Are you Capricorn? Are you a Capricorn, Aquarius cusp? Are you Sagittarius Capricorn? Yeah, let's do Capricorn, Sagittarius cusp. Always in love with something new and exciting. It's like you are the excitement in the room. And it makes me very concerned with your well-being here. I'm very concerned with your well-being here because of this past volatile person. Are you in any danger of this person? That came out super fast. What'd I say? I haven't seen the Seven of Swords yet, but that sure is the Devil, isn't it? Yeah. This person is a danger to you if you let them back in. These are majors. 2 majors. This person, whoever was your ex-partner, hold on, let me go on that. Oh, why doesn't that want to come out? My oracle deck here. Get another one. And one of these. Let me paint it. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. No. No, 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 ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. What's the Jasmine Master song? I think that's it. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. The last name of a male actor. What's the first one that pops into your head? Does that have anything to do with this? Regret. A grain. A flower. Rye. Buckwheat. I don't know. Something that spins or rotates. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round. Breaking the line. This person has seen that they don't get to be a part of the great fortune that is for you. They see that now. I think that's what this is. We're talking about an older air sign here. I'm going to read this very literal for this deck. Should I open the book? I love the lore here. No, let me not. This is just Very similar to Harry Potter, Slytherin house. The swords here, they're they only really keep to themselves. It's like they'll branch out for thrills or to bring in new DNA to the dying the dying bloodline, you know. It's like the dying. So the thing about the lore in the Cat People Tarot that is really coming to me right now with the Devil and the Judgment card here. Okay, it's like the herd makes the choices here. So if you're wondering why your relationship was always so violent, I'm getting violent. And maybe you saw it as fiery. I'm Greek, they're Italian, it's something like that. No. This person was always hive-minded, this woman. Or this man who might as well be a bitch. Sorry. Much love to all the bitches out there, right? Okay, I'm dancing around this. The thing that she says specifically in this book about the House of Swords, as it were, these people secretly, the thing they don't speak of, that they have continued as a dark, demonic, satanic tradition is blood, human sacrifice. Human sacrifice. He says that in the book. So what you are dealing with here was a Slytherin queen, if maybe you're a Harry Potter lover. Okay? Slytherin queens only ever loyal to Slytherin. And you ain't Slytherin here. I mean, look at you. I feel like you're a combination of the houses. You have enough of the sword's house in you to know it when you see it. You might be young or very youthful looking, vibrant, exciting, dynamic, always questing, always searching, always giving. That's why this beautiful fortune is for you. What goes up must go down. They're on the way down, you're on the way up, and never the two shall meet again. It's not going to be a ships in the night where you'll have to encounter this person. But you need to understand that the minute this person saw that you were doing their bidding anymore, and this is a person of earthly power here. A lot of their wealth and riches is like, these is bloody shoes. Like, for real. Like, these is bloody shoes. You know? And you are about to be their next victim, but that's not happening. Jeez Louise. Don't accept an invitation from this person. Can I get specifics on how this person looks? Because I'm getting that it's not exactly like this, although adornments might be, they will have adornments in their hair. It's, even if they're older, they keep up with like the Paris fashion or something. If they were, let me pull from mine here. This is someone who is, oh boy. They're in, you must be in the music business. You must be, or something. And they're in the music business. So this is someone who is an industry plant, a handler. They're a handler. They might own a fucking cattle prod for all I know. You know? Watch out for that. Yeah, don't mess with anyone that owns a cattle prod. I don't care how edgy they think they are. Stay away from those people. Those are the handlers. All right? It's fucking Mars attacks. Heredity is the process by which traits are passed from parents to offspring. It's also the result of that process. For everything a person inherits can be called heredity. Heredity and environment together shape one's individuality. Their heredity, their environment, and their decision to take part in blood sacrifice and use you as that offering. Okay? And they're happy to do that. They don't feel bad about it. It's the way it is. It's just the way it is. They don't speak of it, even amongst themselves afterwards. They don't brag about it. You won't know about it. And these people in the real world, you don't know their names. They're the behind-the-scenes insiders here. They're the very, very wealthy. I mean, the ones that we've heard of are kind of the face of it all, and they don't have the power we think that they do. This person has real power, and it comes from a very dark, demonic tradition, a bloodline, and it's dying out. And if they were respectful of life and death and nature, they would allow themselves to die off, because it's not sustainable. They have to drink the blood, the essence, the energy from others. It's died up long ago. And if they would accept it, they could die and be reborn and truly live again. But some of these have been blocked from being reborn. They've lost, what do you call it? It's privileges. They've lost privileges of being born into bodies because of what they do to the others, what they do to people, what they were willing to do. So it's not something that you ever wanted to be a part of. And if it felt dark and scary and volatile, it's because it was. So I'm getting a Nepo baby, this person. They really know how to wear a dress, like a poofy ball gown. I'm getting like, do you see this is a Peggy Sue? A picture of the real Peggy Sue from the song. Buddy Holly. Buddy, Holly, friend. It could mean friend in a different language if you're from a different, or everyone's friend. But they named themselves that. It's not, it's like everyone's enemy, really. So this is the Nepo baby, meaning they're in the industry because they're the daughter of some head honcho here, but they're both industry plants because they're both part of this dark Slytherin tradition where it's consume, consume, consume. And if you find someone very, very special, very bright, you bring them in to keep them for ourselves, like in that Chuck Palahniuk book. What is it? It was like where there was some strange island where they would capture an artist as a community. They all worked together to capture an artist, and they would make them paint like these Thomas Kincaid type paintings where it's not high art, but it's what sells. It's what sells. They would try to capture you because they know it'll sell, and not because they were bringing out the best art that you could create, or what's beautiful for you, or what's in your higher self's plan with your higher power to fulfill your destiny. And I'm just smiling because whoever you are, you make me smile. I really, really like you. And I really want you to succeed. And I know you will. But there's an element of understanding who you're dealing with this dark Queen of Swords. So Aquarius with Aries in her chart. Maybe if she's not the daughter of the head honcho. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They know how to talk their way in or out of anything. And that might have been your bed. Like looking back on it, what was I doing? She's got very dark hair and she wears it over her eyes a lot. So either she wears a lot of sunglasses and long bangs that kind of cover the eyes. It's so you can't see the darkness there. They're almost unable to hide themselves now because the veil's being lifted as it does. as it is. But you never lived a lie. Never. Not you. You were just kind of sucked in to a world under the guise of a tutelage, a contract, management, something like that. Management, what does that have to do with the cattle prod, okay? No. Accept no invitations from these people. Don't go anywhere with them. Don't let them come and pick you up. You're in control. Stay in control. You have your own light. You have a pet, at least, that is going to be your ride or die, even if you're alone right now. But right now is only right now because love is coming in. Wait, do I need any more on that? Did I ever get a... What animal would she be? What animal would she look like? Always looking at you from behind, or they do a lot of the selfie shots where they're turning around. You see their butt and you see their face. You see their butt and you see their face in every selfie shot. I don't know. It's always you had to put up with it. You had to endure. She never had to endure. She was always fine, even when she was being violent to you. And violence happens to men too. If you're not a younger female, you might be a younger guy if you're not a gal. And it's almost more difficult to talk about from what I've seen with... I've got a lot of male friends. And it's okay. No, it's not more difficult. I take that back. I've had a lot of friends in abusive relationships, in volatile relationships. And for women, they don't talk about it. And for men, they don't talk about it. So in both cases, it's something that's brushed under the rug, not talked about, not taken seriously, or just something we put up with. No. Nobody should ever touch your beautiful, precious essence. Okay? Not your body, not your spirit, not your mind. No, it was never okay. This person would read your diary. I don't know if you knew that. They had no qualms about breaking into all of your passwords. They knew your passwords, or they found your list. They have no ethics, no boundaries. They needed to know everything about you, where you are, what you were doing, how you felt. And this A, you know, that is red. Is the red color all the same shade? It's like there's only red here. There's no varied color expression. It's just red. It's just red all the time. They only wear bloody shoes, and they got the real ones hidden in the dungeon. Welcome to my dark side. Ooh. Yeah, there's definitely a musical component here. Okay, so now that we've got that out of the way, she's either wearing red like every day this week or something like. It means something else when you, I think, are starting to see exactly what it means. You make that judgment call and you never look back. Yeah, musical connection. And your quote here. And then we'll get to the new love. Do all the good you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can. As long as you ever can. So when in doubt, be kind this week. When in doubt, give. But keep yourself to yourself until this one comes in. I'm getting like the last reading was, what was it? When Harry Met Sally. This one I'm getting once. One of my favorite musicals. But it's kind of about two people who were in contemptuous relationships they were apart, and they sort of found each other through music. The guy was a street performer, singer, songwriter with the guitar, and the girl was like a kind of a single mom, and she was an immigrant, and she didn't really know anyone, and her ex was back home, and he didn't take her seriously or her songwriting seriously. And wow. Yeah, you both had abusive, narcissistic exes. You will have that in common, where you were an afterthought. That's what I'm getting. So you'll be able to come together as very, very strong people who are not victims. Like, you don't have a victim mentality, so maybe you never thought of yourself as that. But you're being asked to just be okay with saying, I was a victim. And this new person was going to have to say, I was a victim. And maybe you can come together like in that movie and write a song together. It just happened by accident. He was like, yeah, I know this piano shop. And she starts to play. And then he said, I kind of wrote a song like that. So it was just a chance. Yeah, after... let me just cut the deck. Aw. Okay. Yeah, you two will be able to come together, starting small. It's organic. It's dropped into your lap. It's like your higher power and their higher power is like, all right, you got this out of the way. The heart's been broke. There's no going back. That's their MO, heartbreak. That's what they do. They harvest it. So, you're ready for this. And you're going to kind of keep yourself to yourself. Keep your love, your goodies, your sunshine, and your talent and your creativity to yourself. Even if you worked with that person in the past to make music, I feel like it was more you making the music and then them sucking it from you, or having a whole team to refine it and make it look perfect when you don't need that. What you have comes from a place inside. You can build something out of nothing, and so can they. And it's like the song. I got the brains and you got the looks. Let's make us some money. Yeah, you're going to make a lot of money together, and then you're going to fall in love at the same time. But this is the happy ending. But you'll take it day by day. You're not worried about love being your destiny. You're worried about fulfilling your destiny as a creator. And because you did that and you chose to stay away from whatever that abuse was, you get this new love. Yeah, Spirit says you're ready for love. You got it. You're ready for a compatible, compassionate, productive, abundant relationship. You got it. But you're both coming from broken, feeling broken, I think. So how about this new person? Let me pull on that. They're going to bring you so much joy and peace. You're just going to love working with them. It will be, fire. Gypsy. Aww. Maybe you're someone who never got positive reinforcement from them. Like, they kept you in this. And I heard Billy Corgan say this about being in the music industry back in the day when he was banging out the hits. It was like when he was making Melancholy and The Infinite Sadness, which is this really brilliant double album. And at the time, they were telling him that he was no good and it's not enough and you got to keep going. You got to keep going. And he kind of couldn't see how brilliant he was in those moments, because it was never enough. And it was always the next thing. This person at every with every note is going to, oh God, going to say, I love that. It's going to help you be more adventurous and ambitious musically than you ever were with these ambitious people, if that makes sense. Okay, so this person might be kind of a gypsy, or they look like one. Intuition comes naturally for them. They enjoy travel and adventure. They have a unique perspective on life. And I'm getting, oh, I just found the most gorgeous singer on YouTube. She's a Chantress Sheba or something. And her dude, they kind of travel around, and she sits on a mountain, or she'll sit next to a stream and just kind of channel this beautiful goddess-like singing. It's just a true essence of love and empressness, goddessness. And it's not forced. And he sits there and he'll play the hong or he'll play the guitar. You know, it's just the two of them. And it's so beautiful. If anyone wants me to post a link to that, I will. But it's something like that where you might travel around together. So it's an adventure in love. It's an adventure in music. It's an adventure in creation. And they're going to be like, I love this. I'm proud of you. When you do something wonderful, you will get positive reinforcement from this person. And it might make you feel a little like red in the cheeks at first because you're just not used to it. You're not used to being praised by the person that you make music with or create with. They've learned divination skills to help them and others navigate life challenges. So they could be an astrologer or a tarot reader or something like that. But it's the fire that you've been longing for. You're ready. They're ready. Hey, let's make music together. It's like, it's fun. It's exciting. You feel vulnerable. You can be vulnerable. That's why you feel safe enough to be vulnerable with them and them with you. So when you come in, be gentle with each other. Be kind. It's not that volatile situation, okay? What will they kind of look like? The last name of a politician, so they could have the last name of a president, maybe. But they might seem very out of their element, like they might really not fit in, like, and they don't care where you come from. This is what we look like. We have to fit in because they were covering up for something. This person's not covering up for anything. It's what you see is what you get. And they're willing to take a leap of faith with you into this new adventure of love, friendship, romance, and musical creation. So they find inspiration with everything around them. The issue with them is that they're easily distracted. Or this is you. So you might be able to rein each other in because you are the most interesting thing in their world now, and vice versa. What does he say in the song? Take these sinking ships, da, 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 da. We still have time. Like y'all might be able to harmonize with each other and everything. It's beautiful. I love this for you. And if you haven't seen Once, go watch it. It's so great. I love it. I love this for you. It's going to feel good. It's going to be organic. It's going to be heaven sent. You're going to be proud of them. They're going to be proud of you. And this Slytherin situation is going to be sliding down that slide into the hell that they've made for themselves. And they'll feel better there anyway, because that's where they really should be dwelling. Not in your life. Okay? Sagittarius, Capricorn, dynamic, creator. It's like this is the worst day of your life, kind of, when this breakup happens, or maybe you get fired. But it's the best day of your life because it's the first day of your life. All right, I'll shut up. I'm done. Love you guys. Bye-bye. I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot. See you for the next one.